Hello everyone, my name is Tina Persinger. I am reporting once again from my testing site located in Central Fairbanks off of Airport Road. My testing site is in a neighborhood located within close proximity to the Chena River. For this week's analysis, I took my recordings mid to late afternoon, roughly between 2 and 4 p.m. I took my recordings 5 days in a row, beginning on Tuesday, January 31st, and ending on Saturday, February 4th. Starting with temperatures, on Tuesday the 31st, my left probe read 10.1 degrees, while my right probe read 10.9 degrees Fahrenheit. The left had a maximum of 10.4 and a minimum of 10.0 degrees, while the right had a maximum of 10.9 and a minimum of 10.6 degrees. In this case, my right probe read a slightly warmer temperature through the observation period, though all temperatures are still fairly consistent. On Wednesday, February 1st, my left probe read 12.3 while my right probe read 14.7 degrees. The left probe had a maximum of 12.9 and a minimum of 12.1 degrees, while the right had a maximum of 14.9 and a minimum of 13.8 degrees Fahrenheit. In this case, the readings on the left and right probe had about a 2-degree difference, each having roughly 1 degree difference between their minimum and maximum. On Thursday, February 2nd, both probes read 0.7 degrees. The left had a max of 1.1 with a minimum of 0.6 degrees, while the right had a maximum of 0.8 and a minimum of 0.5 degrees. This recording was fairly consistent. On Friday, February 3rd, the left probe read 2.3, while the right read 3.1 degrees. The left had a max of 2.5 with a minimum of 2.2 degrees, while the right had a max of 3.1 and a minimum of 3.2 degrees. Somewhat similar to February 1st readings, these are roughly 1 degree apart, with each probe seeming to stay consistent within itself. On Saturday, February 4th, both probes read 2.3 degrees. The left had a maximum of 2.6 and a minimum of 2.0, while the right had a maximum of 2.4 and a minimum of 2.2 degrees. This recording was fairly consistent. Moving on to barometric pressure, my readings stayed within the range of 1,029 to 1,048 millibars. The 31st of January was at 1,033 millibars with a temperature of roughly 10 degrees. February 1st was at 1,046 millibars and a temperature of roughly 13 degrees. February 2nd was at 1,048 millibars with a temperature of 0.7 degrees. February 3rd was at 1,039 millibars with a rough temperature of 3 degrees. Lastly, February 4th was at 1,029 millibars with a temperature of 2.3 degrees. This group of recordings displays no correlation between temperature and barometric pressure due to the fact that the highest pressure was on the coldest day and the second highest pressure was on the warmest day. The wind and cloud cover stayed fairly consistent over the 5-day period. On the first day of observation, there was a breeze, or a 2 on the Beaufort number scale, noted by the feeling on my face and small chunks of snow occasionally blowing off the roof near my observation site. The sky was about half covered with light fluffy clouds that were higher up. The second day indicated a similar breeze as the first, with clear blue skies. The third and fourth day both indicated a 0 on the Beaufort number scale, determined by a lack of facial breeze and smoke rising vertically. Both days also displayed clear blue skies. The fifth day had a slight breeze, but was still calm, indicating a 1 on the Beaufort number scale. The slight breeze was determined by the breeze on my face, not quite strong enough to move my hair. The sky had a few light-colored clouds that were very high up.